Now then, let us try to pump some water. Open that up. Turn motor power on. I wired that in this morning. USB relay. That should be relay 2. There we go. That is some nasty water. Well, I got the Dirty Daily on here, and it took me absolutely forever to figure out how to strap it down. But I've got 4 straps in the front, 2 in the back. I haven't tightened them down yet because I'm going to just slowly roll the rollers, let it settle out. And then what I'm going to do, got my little big monitor up there. And this, just because I can, I'm going to compare the RPM reading between the two. All I had to do is get this out and plug it in. I still have the sensor on this end. So one more thing, just if you have a similar setup that's got manual locking pins to lock the rollers when you drive on and off, I know some of them have an air brake setup. This one's manual lock. Just make sure you remove all the locks before you try to take off, and make sure you secure them. If you can't take them all the way out, put a bolt in it or something so it won't vibrate and catch. And another thing is, you know, proper air pressure, and check your oil at the least. So I got it strapped down tight, and I'm going to roll up and compare engine RPM to roller RPM and figure out the gear ratio to set it up, because I could not get the OBD2 Bluetooth. Basically, the computer did not want to pick up the Bluetooth device, so figure that out later. And I wish I could see the screen. I assure you, I took the long way on the math. Not my specialty. Let's see if it is correct. Alright, so I know that little bit of brake is probably not enough, but here's your little sensor and see what it reads. Perm's first dyno graph. Now don't study up too hard on the little weak numbers, but this is exciting. Let me tell you. So basically what I did here, after I did the moment of inertia setup, loosely, like I said, I'm trying to learn this stuff and not, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of things I'm gonna do over and do better, but I did the moment of inertia at a lower speed than default, running up to 80, pushing the clutch, and then I did it a second time and it says apply a little bit of brake, and it seemed to work fine. My stepper motor situation is not quite ready for automated controls, and I was having a little issue earlier playing with it. So what I did, I just manually turned and got, I think, around 100 psi of brake pressure, which is not much at all. And for the second run, I just had that on the whole time. So I set the moment of inertia, and then I come back and I did a logging run with the brake running, like I said, very lightly, just enough to make a difference, and did a 4th gear pull. And I mean, it wasn't a full power pull. It wasn't, by no means did I run it all the way out. I mean, I stopped at a little bit before 6,000. I think when this car was dynoed, Blankenship's, after Wyatt put it together, it was up there close to $7,000 at the end. I'll have to pull the dyno sheet, but that's one of my goals, is to, obviously this car's got a lot more miles and age on it now, but what I would like to do is get everything set up, operating correctly, and get a similar graph with a similar power. It could be a little bit less considering the age, but somewhere in the ballpark, and give me a lot better feeling about, you know, having everything set up fairly right. But and you got other factors. No two dynos are gonna read exactly the same, but this right here, exciting. We'll probably have to be above 3,000 before we start. We'll see. did is I got up a little above 3,000 because I knew if I didn't, I'd kill it. And then turn the hydraulic for the brake on. And let it stabilize. That's you see the mess there, but. So I added the 4th piece of oil thread to hold down the stepper motor, like I should have in the first place. But also, the stepper motor was only wanting to turn one direction. Checked everything, tried everything, about gave up. Then suddenly it started working again. So I'm losing faith in the little stepper motor, but we'll see how it goes. It's working for now. And then my father ever so graciously gave me this nice thermocouple, K-type, and hooked it up, and ta-da. The only thing is it's smaller, so I'm going to have to adapt it down, but pretty good day.